Hello there, Selena. Welcome on in. Demon first. Electric, hello there. Welcome on in as well. How are you two doing? It was chaos. I'm glad it's over. Well, I'm glad it's over for you too. So I think you're gonna get hit with another ad, like the actual ads. And Selena, you said you watched an ad. I'd love to know how long these ones are. Because I'm assuming you got hit with like a 2 minute or a 1 minute or like a 1 minute or 30 seconds. So then you should only be hit with like 2 minutes of ads. I don't know how ads work. It's gonna happen in a couple seconds. Whoever decided to have school today was evil. What do you mean? It's Tuesday. You had a 30-second? Okay, so I'm expecting you to get a 2.5 minute one. I would hope you would get none. It says starting soon. It's gotta find the right ones. Oh, there it went. Did you not get an ad? It's Thanksgiving week. Public schools are off. What do you mean public schools are off? Perfect time. Okay, did get an ad. And chicken nuggets. There you. That's a lot of food now. Usually a pizza would be plenty. Have a safe drive home there, Selena, even though I don't think you can hear me. Unholy Seal, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you again. What's Twitch doing to you, Electric? I think most of you guys might be in an ad. I'm just talking to a wall here. They'll be over in a second. You finished your ad? Oh, sweet. How are you doing, Unholy Seal? Oh, I forgot to hit the button. It just repeats if I don't hit it. I'm distracted. And I bet I could set up a timer for that to swap. You're doing good? Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad. It's great to hear. I know a good few people probably have at least a day off here. So that's good. Or more. I know some people get more around Thanksgiving. At least for anyone in the US. Didn't be in the solo world though here today, as usual. We don't spend a lot of time in any other worlds. Get a few things done, hopefully, today. Actually, so we messed around with the copper golems. We spawned in a few. And I started getting curious because they're taking forever to oxidize. This is this is a long time. I looked it up. It was like 7+ hours or something for it to fully oxidize and turn into a statue. I just want the statue. So I was there's got to be a faster way. Which if you just get if you let the copper oxidize beforehand, it goes really quick apparently. You know, it makes sense. So I got a little guy now. And now I want to get a whole bunch more. So that's what we're gonna do here first. Let's get a oh, can they okay, good. We're gonna spawn in a whole bunch of them and let them turn to statues. Excuse me. Hello there, Daryl. I'm here but cannot hear anything. The noise is real. Oh, that sounds like a bit of overstimulation, but I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. I know you're just getting your stream streak. I know what you're up to. Taking a little bit of damage. Oh, see, this guy already turned to a statue. So this goes much faster if they're already oxidized. And I want the ability to be able to decorate with them. So in a second, they'll all be statues, hopefully. He's beautiful. It's kind of sad. You watch the light go away from their eyes. But it's okay. They end up in little cute stances. This is really weird. At least I'm fairly confident you can't just spawn on it, like, make one. Yeah, you can wax them in your inventory, that's what I thought. I saw a creeper, it's just these guys. Oh, they're slowly freezing. I don't actually know how long this can take. But it seems to go pretty fast for a majority. Start picking them up. Come here, my friends. They're actively turned into statues as I look at them. Down from there. You're the last one. Oh, there we go. Oh, we gotta make them go in the same stance. Okay. I want them all to just be standing. Wait, what are those things? They're copper golems. You make them with a copper block and then put in a carved pumpkin on top of it. Similar to like a snow golem, a snowman. But you only do one block. They kind of look like gingerbread men when they're like this. It's silly. Welcome on in there, Phantom, though. How are you doing today? A wall of copper men, yep. Now we got a stack of them that I can quick decorate with whenever I want. I don't know what I'll do with these things. The chests. I'll be honest, it's kind of weird that we get a copper chest every time you make one. A copper golem. You know, another decorational block, I guess. Can't complain too much. I got this guy that's sitting out here. I should probably wax him. Yeah, I don't know what to do with all these chests. Honestly, I don't know what to do with these guys either. I just kind of want them. Aye. Got loads of honeycomb. If I ever do decide to build with copper, I will not have a problem with keeping everything waxed. Although I don't think I've ever waxed anything. Hey, we got a little buddy. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. What's it look like on the ground? Well, about what you'd expect. They are really cool. That's about all I did. I smelted some copper and laid it out to oxidize. Because I wanted to get a stack of them. I think we'll just leave them at this stage of oxidization. And if I ever want to clean them more, you just whack it with an axe. It's like, I just don't know where they would fit as decoration at the moment. It just doesn't, you know, this doesn't scream medieval. It'd be good for like a what is it? Like a solar punk. Vibe. I don't know if it fits my my detailing. It's okay to mention if wow, okay, is it okay if I mention you in my streams? I think that you're cool and building's really cool. Oh yeah, I don't mind at all in Holy Seal. I can't stop someone talking about me. I appreciate it. I'm glad you think such things. I'm glad you think I'm cool. That's amazing. Uh, yeah, keep up the good work. They're not doing anything. Bunch of slackers. No, I don't mind at all. Also, I was flying around a little bit just on my own in my world. I like to walk around from time to time and just think about stuff that I want to do. And, you know, sometimes new ideas come to me. But I was flying around and I was like, oh my goodness, there's a lake. There's a big body of water where there was not a body of water previously. It's kind of taken me by surprise. It definitely fits the area. I still question if I need to shape a few more things. We might mess around with this today, actually. A little bit more. Let's grab an empty shulker and some dirt. So, I understand these guys. I haven't personally, like, messed around with them, like, with actually having them organize anything. But from everything I've heard about them, because I don't really look stuff up unless I actually start doing things with things. The thing. But my understanding is that you can put stuff in the copper chest and then they'll go look around in the 10 most nearby chests. And then put the item away. They can get stuck if they don't find a place or don't find an empty chest. So I can't really just like throw a whole bunch of items into this and expect them to sort it out into my storage system because they're only going to access the 10 chests, and there are more than 10 chests right here. So it won't work for anything here. But you know, we could find different ways of using them. Like I was thinking you could use them for an iron farm, where you could have them sort out the iron and then the roses that you get from an iron farm. And that could work. The biggest thing is that whatever chest they're putting items into, it can't ever get empty. It has to have at least one of the item you want in it. Which at that point, you're just making an item sorter. Like that's the essential idea, right? With the copper golem. But like at that point you're like putting enough redstone down that is similar to an item sorter. So I don't know. I'm sure there'll be smart people that figure out really cool ways to use them. I'm sure there already have been. But they're really cool visually wise. Uh, maybe we'll find a fun use for them down the road or something. What was I doing? Empty shulker box and some dirt? I don't think we'll spend too much time here. I just want to tear down this wall. I'm not sure if the water will fill in perfectly. I think it should. I think it should. Otherwise, we can just grab some kelp and fix it that way. I don't know what this week will look like for streams. There'll probably be some canceled streams. Just with it being Thanksgiving this week. I don't know. Most likely, most likely Sunday's stream will be canceled, and Fridays. I always keep you guys updated in the Discord, you know that. Just use a water bucket for this stuff. There we go. There we go. Gotta love figuring out water mechanics. Tear down the rest of this wall. I have spent an absurd amount of time messing with water in my world. It is something I will never escape. I have drained an absurd amount of water, and I have brought back an absurd amount of water at this point. Same with just blocks. I only saw last stream, and I can agree, yeah. For reference, we've drained an ocean. All of the hills you see here that we made were once basically in an ocean biome. Covers more of this area over here. If you look in the top left, it was all an ocean biome at some point. And if we fly up a little bit, you can kind of see the outline of where it was. It used to go all the way up to basically the entrance. So it went a lot further there, and it was like all of this land out here. We drained all that. An ocean? Yeah, we moved it. We moved an ocean. Well, we didn't. We removed. That was long ago. And then also, we basically did it again for my spawn chunks. that we're all in an ocean here. What is this, like, how many chunks? A lot of chunks. So almost just under a 300 by 300 area of drained water over there. I've also just like, I periodically like to remove water that's under the mountain because it'll probably get in my way at some point with me building under it. Whoops, that's not where that goes. It goes in here. So all of the rivers and lakes, part of an ocean that is under the mountain. I mean, I'm still working on it, but you know, big bodies of water have been drained here. This is rivers that run through here. I'm still obviously working on it. I get tired of draining water, but like loads of rivers have been drained. We actually have a squid farm that sits under the Pillared Hall. There's still so much water. And this is the generation, Minecraft generation, where there's just like these little ponds that are everywhere. Which I don't, it's just water that'll get in my way for building. Yeah. We've done a lot of terraforming. How does this look after we remove the wall? Sand wall that was there. I think also once we get the river put in, it'll look better too. And then for bringing back water, basically this entire river that you see here is like custom made. There was like somewhat of an outline partially that was here, but we completely reshaped it and dug it out deeper. It was very bad looking. Like if you look here, there's entire sections of it that are just floating for the river. Uh so yeah, there's that. Eventually there'll be more river that comes further from up. There'll be a big waterfall, and then there's lots of more river making for this river here. But all of this was kind of made by me up until this point here. This one here, we actually recently dug a couple blocks deeper. It looked it it flowed. You could have gotten through with a boat, but it was very shallow. Yeah, and even more shallow than what it is now. So we dug this out a little bit deeper, and then this one wasn't even a river. It was uh come on, there's gotta be an example. I don't think I'll find an example. Oh, it was basically this. It was just a valley where it could get low enough, like it is technically a river biome, but there was no water in it, so we also dug this out. Hi, Daryl. I hope you're enjoying your time with the family people. What is it, the little children? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. Today went by decently fast. Yeah, it does look better without the wall there, but definitely need to do something. The little ones are so loud, but otherwise okay. They just get excited. You're probably too used to quiet, as am I. I'll have to put the demons to bed, but good luck. They must be little. That's an early bedtime. I love my silent, as do I. I know where you're coming from. Fix this up a little bit. Oop, should have grabbed more blocks. This is one of those things we just did real quick because I realized the land is not big enough. Not tall. It wasn't tall enough. This entire landscape over here would have been flooded. We might have to make like a little bank or something. I don't know how this is gonna go. Sounds good there, Unholy Seal. Enjoy the editing. I think it's gonna be a quieter Tuesday stream by the feels of it. That's okay. People are enjoying their lurks. We're in a winter weather advisory here. It's gonna be snowing tonight. I don't know how much we're supposed to get though. I don't plan on driving anywhere tomorrow either way. And I think we're supposed to get more snow. This Saturday even. So that'll be fun. I'm ready for snow, you know. I'm tired of all this rain. It's amazing how fast you can burn through blocks. I always like, you know, I'll play Minecraft with people from time to time, and or you're like watching someone play Minecraft, and they'll be like, "Oh my goodness, I got so much of this," and it's like a chest full. And I'm like, "Well, yeah, it's a bit." I was like, it wouldn't take long to go through that. I don't know. My view on what is a lot in this game has changed over the years. Which is funny. It's like if I am playing on a server or something and someone asks for something from me, it's like, hey, do you got any of this? I'm like, oh yeah, I got some. Then I give them like too much. They're like, wow, I didn't need this much. I'm like, you asked for some though. My definition of some is like at least a shulker box. At least if it comes to blocks. So anyway, I've just noticed my views on what is a lot has changed in this game. Even with just like keeping blocks, I see people just like throw away blocks, and that's absurd. You should never throw away anything. Well, just about anything. Some stuff, it's whatever. Like you get a mob drop or something, you probably don't need that random piece of armor or sword. Like if it comes to blocks, leaves, saplings, I throw that away. Demon's bed, now just waiting for the silence part. There'll be a minute. Miley, maybe the hydrate. What are you doing? I see you. I know what you're doing. I can. Where are you? Why are you on my? Did you just? Miley, I hope you're doing well. Pull up your stream. Making me hydrate. You can hydrate. Where's your hydrate? Aha! Can't just make me. Thank you for lurk, Miley. I hope you enjoy your stream. Enjoy Phasmophobia. More like 30 minutes. What? Read him a story. Puts him right to sleep. No, you don't see anything, Thad. You're blind. Hi. One of them got loose and was running back. That is not how you should. Actually, no. Yeah, that's exactly how you should talk about like your nephews or something. Little children. Like one got loose. It's supposed to be in bed. I love these little people, but I'm not used to it. They're very entertaining. They know it. You did pretty good today while we were out shopping. Well, that's good. That sounds like a nightmare. Giz, hello there. How are you doing? It's great to see you. Hope all is well. Shopping or kids? Uh, a bit of both. The combination. Feeling rough. Got bad ears and a sore throat, but apart from that, I'm good. What? You're falling apart. We can't have that. I don't like it when Giz isn't feeling well. I hope you feel better soon. I'm sorry to hear that. Ugh. I don't enjoy sore throats. Okay, I'm done messing with this. I just wanted to do a few polish things here and there, take down that sand wall that was here, and then clean up the little bit that was there. There's still so much we gotta do with this down the road, but the water is there, and that was the goal. My goal for the moment. How's time with the family? He was just saying how they're just a bunch of innocent angels, bundles of joy, not loud at all. Some of that may be true. Do not recommend playing Aloft on a Steam Deck. It's not very fun and kind of disorienting. Ooh. Does it even run? It's pure chaos, Giz. But overall, it's okay. Daryl knew what he was getting into. It runs great. Oh, really? Just the controls? I believe there is loads of sand that has been collected, yep. It's starting to fill up my overflow chest. Gravel, clay, empty out the rest of this. Why are there buttons? Grab whatever's in here. And then this can go into storage. Family is always cat, yeah. Yep. Controls are just a bit harder, yeah. That's not too surprising. There's a lot of flying you do in Aloft. I've been playing Dinkum on the Switch. Have you? I know Laura and Lige played it once and suggested it, and I've never looked into it, and I know nothing about it. Just know about it. I know the name. Seen that Giz? Yeah, it looks fun. It's so good. Has the Giz stamp of approval. I got copper golems, guys. I got little guys. I got this guy that hangs out with me. And then besides these guys that are just endlessly looking and opening this chest like madmen, I went and made a stack of them that I can place down. That's what we did at the beginning of stream. I had opened my world and oxidized a stack of copper earlier. I don't know. I truly don't know if I'll decorate with them too much. Maybe, honestly, I bet we could get them to fit in the vibe of our Dwarven Kingdom. Like, it could be like a little, like, I don't know, decorational thing or like a toy for little dwarf children. No, it could fit in. It is a little weird, though, that they have it where when you mine it, you can have it go in the different stances, which I think is interesting. I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's probably a bad decision that they allow that. It should really just go into like a standing mode. But it's fine. Had the stream up. I have a few of them around, but about 5 in my Christmas area for elves. Yep. That's a fun way to go about it. Hey, you said that before. Do I explain in the game? Making a town, foraging, crafting, fishing, bug collecting, and more. So a fun little like cozy game where you're building up a town essentially, doing different tasks for it. Sorry. I keep forgetting about my happy guest. Let's place some stone. We're gonna actually place down stone today. It has been a bit of a break. Let's get back into it. We're gonna just continue where I left off for placing down stone, which was this area. We had done a huge section of it actually. All of this right here, we had done last. Covered over this huge section. That was like the last bit of this jut out here, and what we have left is just this big like circled area. I'm battling with the height limit that I have in this game now. I didn't think I'd get this close to it this soon. I have plans to make it still work how I want. Still look good. For this section, I'm just, I'm making a bit of a flatter area for a little bit. Here, a bit of a plateau. It'll probably go and connect up with this here. So good handful of blocks. I am sad. I think my sodium mod, one of them, has a bug at the moment where I can no longer turn on my beacon beams. But you know, it's fine. I need to find the I need to update it. And hopefully they fix the bug in it. No matter how many times I try and turn it on in rendering, it's applied. At least it's not glitched around the other way. It's a little silly. At least I think it's that. It's the only thing that messes with my beacons. I just know I'm gonna accidentally cover over one of these beacons. Like riding a bike, getting back into terraforming this. I never left. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it has been a fair bit since we placed any stone. I think I took a month off. Messing with it. It's been a bit since you've done it. It has. Like we haven't been doing things. I really am happy with all of the progress I've done on other stuff. We did a lot of stone placing at the beginning of the year, along with just a lot in the previous year. We were placing stone for like a year straight. That's what it felt like. For like a year and a half, even. It's been weeks where all the streams were just placing down stone. I'd try and change it up. Like, what? Every, like, other week I'd, mess around with something else, but you know, now back into it. Who knows? With it's slowly getting colder and colder outside. And hopefully we'll have more time for working in the world. Oh, just trying to eat. Can't wait for the future of having to build under all of this, where we have an absurd amount of mobs that start spawning on me anytime I build anything. And I have like random shroom lights all over in builds. Be slowly finding them in random places. Be like, oh shucks, I meant to replace this. This was temporary. I should just use lanterns. Then it would fit in with the build. There we go. Oh, too much of a staircase. Do. All the little details, they matter. Matter to me. Oh yeah, I got the new F3 screen where it's all like polished somewhat, and I know I can edit it more. I didn't look into it too much, but I noticed I was like, I don't have my day count. You gotta turn on your day count again. If you've updated to the newest version, you're like, what happened to my day count? You gotta. It's under local difficulty. this screen. The F3 plus 6, or F3 and F6. Local difficulty is what you gotta turn on to be able to see it. We're at 16,070. 16,070 days. Just passed. 16,000. That's cool. I mean, that is just cool. That's seeing it off in the distance, so it's cool. A lot of people don't play with fog on, but I like it. I also have something that messes with my fog options. I know they recently changed it a bit, but or even people play without clouds, and I don't know. I used to play without clouds for years. I like these ones. I also am able to change the height of my clouds, which helped a lot. It is just about that time. Take a break in a few minutes here. We really do need to just sit down and just place a bunch of stone. I've always meant to just like sit down and like work on it for like 8 hours. I'd get so tired. My hands would get too tired of it. I don't think I could do it. But it'd be fun to just see the progress. I don't think I can hold down shift for that long anymore. Why don't you use toggle shift? Because that's when I would actually fall off. Too used to how my crouching works. Not gonna change it now. How's this looking? Okay, that's good. We need to bring this up and round it to that. Connect to those areas. And then I think I might even have it take a dip right there. Connect with that. Could be nice. I hope people are enjoying stream though, as always. Hope I haven't put too many of you to sleep. We've placed so much stone, I've rambled on and on about all the different ideas I've had. And I feel repetitive if I keep rambling on about the same ideas. The quiet I needed. That's for sure. I know where you're coming from there. In fact, I need to take a break. I'll give you some more quiet time. Yes, I do. Yep. Gotta take a break here. This is a good time for anyone else to take a break as well. You guys know the deal. Stand up, grab a drink of water, maybe grab something to eat if you're feeling hungry. Words. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Alrighty. I'm all back. I hope everyone took their break there. I ran into Cinnamon. She was not just sleeping behind me like she usually is. But she's coming back to the office. Hi. Pays no attention to me. What's everyone up to, though, tonight? Sounds like Giz has been enjoying Dinkum. Daryl's probably just sitting peacefully and decompressing. Anyone else up to anything fun? Cheap viewers? I've talked about this. Don't want cheap viewers. I want expensive ones. They stick around longer. Can't be having cheap viewers here. What do you take me for? Should have wandering trader way down there. Nope, everything's gonna get covered with snow. See? Always raining in Minecraft. Or snowing in this case. One shulk box down. On to the next. Any of you guys start getting Christmas presents for people in your life? I know I plan on to here. I've been starting to look at least. And got a handful picked out. For people. Mostly for Hannah. Do something like this. Gonna head off. Have a great week. I'll catch you once I get home. Sounds good there, Daryl. Enjoy the rest of your evening there. Appreciate you popping on in and hanging out, as always. Hope you enjoyed the bit of peace here. Here you go, have a cookie. Oh, always enjoy the ad stream. Being productive. Always enjoy a stream if I'm productive. I'm still just endlessly, I've been endlessly thinking about a castle build. I've had a castle build in mind for a while. But I don't know what I would want to actually do with if I ever built a castle, or when I build a castle. So many different approaches to it. I want to do a big castle. It's very intricate and detailed. I want to know the problem? I don't have the time to make a very intricate and detailed castle. I have the time to sit down and design it. It's been on my mind for so long. I should just sit down one day and start placing down blocks in a creative world. That's all I need to do. Then after doing that for like a couple hours, I won't make any progress on what I want, and then be like, all right, got that out of my system. Don't want to build a castle anymore. No, probably not. That's what it would feel like, though. At first. Don't ever think a build just comes off the first shot of placing down blocks. Spend hours getting something that looks good. Or anything detailed. Add some of this. Eat the cookie. It's one of those things that always bothers me. I'll be building and placing on blocks all in large amounts, and then my character needs it to eat, and it just starts like periodically like starting to eat, but it doesn't do anything. Instead, I just place a block, and I'll end up doing that for like a couple minutes. Bothers me. Thinking of a lower section that cuts through here for a little bit. Don't know where I want to take it. I don't think it makes sense to meet up over here. If anything, we just have it cut in for a little ways and then it rises and meets up here. Maybe. Or I have it veer in a little bit. This connects up with it. That could look nice. Take it at a very sharp angle. Or a slight angle. Not sharp. That could work if we do that. Just barely take it at an angle. Same with this one. And they just sort of meet up eventually. So then that would extend over to it. And then that could start rising if I wanted to. Okay. I think we'll do that. We'll have this cut in. Don't know where this will end. We don't need to think that far. We just need to make a small plan. A small plan to accomplish another part of it. Another part. That's how I do this. I don't have an overarching like I don't know what this is gonna look like when it's done. Don't have that all planned. I just piece it together. So I've been doing this for years. And I'd say it's worked out so far. Mostly. I always see certain areas where it's like, oof. Yeah, we'll rework that. That is taking it at too much of an angle a bit. Let's slice some of that off. That's something I've always wanted to make too, is a fun parkour course. Just simple, repetitive jumps, essentially. Nothing too complicated, but I thought oh, it's fun hopping around. One of those things I've always wanted to make. That's much better. Because then we'll take this one and connect up with it, which I think we'll start doing now. This will go just a bit more straight. We'll add a little bit of wonkiness to it, of course. Another shulk box down. Almost. Gotta empty my inventory. This shouldn't take too long. Accidentally fell asleep the second I got home. Oh, Selena, you're completely okay there. You must have needed it then. Quick little nap. Glad you made it home all safely. Welcome back, though. How are you? Said today was a chaotic day. Are the children just ready to go on their break? Do they have tomorrow off? I don't really know how that works. I don't remember. I know with Christmas, I feel like I remember getting like a week off. I don't remember for Thanksgiving, like what, 2 days? 2 or 3 days? Maybe. So yeah, I guess they would go Wednesday. I really don't remember. Yes, thank goodness. Kids were wild. Oh, they're just children, ready to... Yeah, I mean, can you blame them? I'm sure you're ready for a little break, too. Most schools have the whole week off, and not for me. Really? No, that can't be true. I don't remember this. I gotta look this up. Wisconsin schools, do they... Length of hours, Wisconsin. Some districts get a full week off and have a shorter break, typically from Wednesday through Friday. Yeah, I don't ever remember a week. At least here they do. We didn't. Well, okay. To be fair, it would we would get snow days, so they probably didn't want to give like these. I don't. I'm sure there's some sort of thing where you have to have X amount of days in a school year, right? So we probably just didn't have as many break days because we would end up getting like a snow day. A snow day. We'd get a handful of snow days every year. Remember the one year it was terrible. It was like it was a week of consistent snowing. I won't forget that. I have a meeting Monday morning, and so I won't have time to tune ukuleles. So upset about that. Well, that's too bad. One time the pipes froze and flooded the school. Extra 2 weeks of winter break. Oh, no such thing as a snow day, just distance learning. We didn't have that. It's a blessing in disguise, though. Like, because then you still, like, actually get a day of, quotation learning. I don't actually know how well that goes for trying to teach little ones online. I doubt it goes at all very well. Uh, oh goodness. Yeah, I gotta just assume that they don't actually learn anything, which is fine, I guess. Think kids were learning this week. It's glorified babysitting yesterday and today. Oh, that's that's a good way of explaining that. Oh, come now. It can't be that bad. Little bundles of joy, endless energy. Sounds terrible. Uh-huh. Yep. I thought you liked teaching the little ones, Selena. Whatever you say. I'm just trying to make it sound better for you. Most of the time. That's fair. These little humans. I don't enjoy talking to a normal person. Just an adult is not a fun time. Imagine talking to a child. That is a fun song. They have such wild imaginations. Oh, but that's what's fun. The pure wonder. I was told a recipe on how to make an eggless cake. But why? Involved 12 eggshells and all. Throwing your mixer out the window and break. Oh, I see. It's so silly. Oh, I could not handle it on a consistent basis. It's great to see it from an outside perspective and laugh about it. It's like when there's a child in the family and everything when your siblings, and it's outside perspective where you don't have to actually worry about ever having them in your home. Great entertainment at family gatherings. I told her I didn't want to eat that cake. That's when you should have just gotten like really into sourdough bread making, right? Isn't that what you do? Like Bread Star or whatever? Because I know you got into that for a while. You still do that? Should have just really gotten into a conversation with them about that. Just bore them. You miss sourdough? You're not doing it anymore? Too busy. Want to, I'm just busy. Maybe you can make some time for it around the around Christmas time. You're 1 week off from grad school. Yeah, because I'm sure you'll have time off Christmas for sure. With both your grad school work and then also just your normal work. You don't have time or energy to keep a starter? Well, I don't know how tough that is there. Hey, at least you did it, though. It's a fun thing you can always pick up again. Be back. Dog is hungry. Sounds good. There's no worries. Appreciate you chatting with me. Anyone have any like fun holiday things they do every year? I always make my grandma's cookie recipe. These sugar cookies that you put frosting on them. We used to, when we were just kids, we'd make a double batch of them. You know, there's a bunch of us around. And over the years, it has slowly turned from a double batch into a single batch into half a batch now for how many cookies we make. They still taste just as good every year. Be a fun thing I'd used to do with my brothers. Every once in a while. What was it? I think 2 years ago? 2 or 3 years ago, there was a handful of us that got together and did it. I don't think there was too many of us last year that did. I know me and Hannah did, though. We made the cookies. I love the cookie. I love cookies. You guys know me. I think that's about the only tradition I have. Just something small. I have to do chores, but I don't want to. What do you have to do? What's all gotta get done? Do everything over the weekend. Although, it's been a busy last few weeks, so some things got pushed off. Clean the vanity, and finish putting away the dishes away. The dishes, yeah, probably should get that done. It'll be nice once you get those done. I gotta do some dusting of our shelf that's behind me in a few different areas, some other shelf and that. Then we had ran the dishwasher, I think over the weekend, so I put those away yesterday. Always got something to do. I know how you feel there. Luckily, most things are like a quick, like, you spend an hour like doing a few things here and there and you get a lot done. At least I do. I move fast. Oftentimes, if I'm ever, when I'm making dinner or some sort of meal, I try and do stuff. I try and be productive while managing, cooking whatever. Get two things done at once. I started just last night about her too much, and I had to stop. Oof, fair enough. Under the leaves. I appreciate you looking there, Esley. I hope you're doing well. Lift the dish. bad weakness in my arms and back due to the pinched nerve. Oof. I couldn't even imagine the pain. Feta cheese doesn't have lactose, that's why it doesn't make me sick. Oh, interesting. Wesley, there's no worries there. You're gonna clean and be back when I'm done. Don't hurt yourself. Don't do it. You don't want to hurt yourself before a break. Before a day or two off. Sounds good though, Selena. I appreciate you chatting though. Enjoy your lurk. I do hope you're doing well, Ezlia. We're actually placing down stone. It's been a little bit. It's funny, I hum along to all of Not Alex's lo-fi songs now without even realizing they're his. I hope he's doing well. I know he's busy, off becoming knowledgeable. But I hope he's doing well. Sam, haven't seen him around, or any new releases. Yeah, he's been busy. He's prioritizing what he should. I hope. What is it? It's probably stars third, second. I don't know how long he's been working on his degree. 2 years, 3 years. We'll have him back in a couple years. If he wants to. June. Not very long to the scale of this project. Not at this point. Actually getting close to closing. I am. I mean, I took a big break here. I took about a month off since we last did like all of that stuff, and then there was another month break before that. Uh, I was enjoying working on other projects, and honestly, that's okay. I didn't accidentally mute anything. I used to have that one. Okay, but I think I needed it. A good step back, and I needed to just kind of like process how close I am to the world height limit. There's like a bit of an optical illusion happening because I have like 100 blocks to go, roughly, to the world height limit. It doesn't feel like it, but there is. And if you also like were to like try and go like straight up to that height from like here, it'd be very steep compared to the not very steep that we usually have. So it's like thinking about it a lot. But at the same time, I don't know. I think I'm overthinking it. I honestly just need to place down more stone overall. Feels like a gradual slope kind of mountain. Wait, what kind of mountain is it? Need to go up, or else you're never gonna be Beat the mountain range allegations. All connected. There's not like big divides. It's whatever. I'm not. I don't have the energy to. I'm gonna keep placing down stone. We did build a lake. I don't know if you were here for that. There's a lake now in the distance. Ooh, it's out of my render distance. It's right over there. There's a lake. That's new. We finished that up. Well, we didn't finish it, but we put water in it last stream. I think we spent 3 streams on it, where 2 of them digging and then 1 of them building water. There's a nice clean line. I knew that would be noticeable. Eventually, I'll come back through and remove more sand. It just takes time. I definitely prefer the non-sand for the river in that. I gotta make it actually detailed as well, like with throwing like seagrass in it and some mud in it would be nice. But I don't know. It changed the map. There's a lake. It used to be a river that kind of like followed this line here and split in 2 directions there. I don't know if I want to like chisel a little bit in this way. I think once I put this river in, it'll look a bit better. Because there's going to be a river that connects right through here and runs to the ravine, which is really silly. I didn't think about it until like I got to this point, but I was like, there's gonna be a waterfall that starts up here, right, somewhere in the mountain, goes down, then the dwarves will have dug a canal to divert the water so it doesn't go in their quarry, and it'll then peter out and connect up to this, where it forms a nice river waterfall to river, which then this river flows this way to the lake, and then the lake has another river that then flows back to the ravine. So it's like there's water that'll start from the mountain, go all the way around just to end up back in this ravine instead of just crossing the 200 blocks. It's really silly to me, and I don't know why. But just the fact that it's gonna do this big loop. Can we just talk about how fortified these dwarves are? They were so smart. This happened completely accidentally. I didn't plan all this. They got this huge ravine that you know, kind of separates them off from the mainland. So they'll just have like a bridge. And then beyond that, all of these hills will be kind of like, it'll be like its own island. Where it's just, there's a river that separates everything. Genius. Completely accidental. Yeah, there's a lake. It's out there. It's really far away. It looks small from here. I mean, it is a small lake in the grand scheme of things. But at the same time, I don't know why, but I feel like I never see lakes in Minecraft. And we've got some stuff like that. Are there lakes in there's lakes. Are there lakes? Yeah, there's lakes. There's lakes nowadays. Kinda. Mostly rivers though. Anyhow, I have a lake. It's very it doesn't look great. because I haven't done any decorating, but it's here. Just a weird, interesting side project. My goodness, this is a big build. I can see why I've been working on this for 5 years. It's huge. Who thought this was a good idea? Some mad, crazy person started this project. If I had someone, you know, part of my community, they were like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna start working on a mountain. It's pretty big, I don't have it fully all planned out just yet, but, I've been placing down blocks, kind of got a front going. And be like, there's no way they ever finish that. I'm starting to see why you guys call me crazy. I love my world. Ah, I just gave myself so much motivation just then. Want to work on my world. I think I'm getting to the point where I actually feel like I have a lot of things going on in my a lot of builds in my world. At least a lot done. Takes 5 years, my my friends. 5 years to somewhat begin feeling like you have a lot going on. At least momentarily, I feel that way. Maybe we should build like a copper golem, like mining colony. I feel like I could get that to work in my world. Have them all like hold pickaxes, move blocks around. Be cool. It'd start to look like the Skyrim dwarves is what it would look like. That's why I don't think they would work here. Oh goodness, but if I decorated with them then, that'd be weird. Ah, minor details. It's Minecraft. I wonder if they'll give us more mobs that can interact with stuff. It is so cool that we have something in the game that, sort of does its own thing, that it can take stuff out of a chest and move it into another. And we can utilize that to make move like actual living things up as a part of builds. So cool. Hey there, Charlie. It's going well. How are you? Good to see you. Working on the mountain again. I did a little more bit of polishing on the lake, and then we're letting it sit. We have big news in the world of oh my goodness! Have you started playing Minecraft again? I don't believe it. I know you didn't move into your... There's no way you moved into your storage. Let me hear it. What's the news? Absolutely did not move into my storage. Yeah, I didn't think so. That would have been wishful thinking. I don't want to move into my storage so much so that I made a... You made a new world? That is crazy news. Minecraft grind begins again. Anew for you. I know Hannah was thinking about starting a solo world of her own. We've been playing a bit on a realm with her sister and brother-in-law. And she's been really enjoying doing some of the things she doesn't usually do, like working on villagers and just some of the early game stuff. And I'm home from school. I didn't bring any of my gaming stuff, so I'm grinding some Minecraft Pocket Edition. That's still a thing. I guess it is. It's Bedrock. That's... doesn't sound fun. But at least you're enjoying it. I'm glad. Typing from my PC. I'll tell you more about it when I get back. Did you get a computer, Blazes? Congratulations if you did. I hope you got a good deal on it. You did? Oh, I know you were wanting one a while back. That's amazing. Traded my PS4 for it? Did you? Then that's probably a good trade. Hope it works out for you for a while. It's amazing. Absolutely love Minecraft Pocket Edition. It's so goated. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it. You are, yeah, Pocket Edition. Enjoy. Got 2 PCs for it, actually. What? I'm assuming they're a little bit older builds then. The other one is old. I see. I got one of those sitting behind me. Of an old computer. It sits dormant. It doesn't have an OS on it. It does work. I did load it up. It works just fine. I need to throw an operating system on it though. This one is a 2060 Ryzen 5, 48 gigabytes of RAM. That's an interesting number. Nice. That's a solid computer. Can run a good amount of games with that. CPU's a little old, but that's fine. Second one has no operating system. I know, they just disappear. Uh, 1650 equivalent, DDR3, I don't know the rest. Yeah, the rest doesn't matter. If it's on a motherboard with DDR3, it's an old computer at that point. And that's the same as what sits behind me. It's it has DDR3 RAM in it. I don't know the CPU in it off the top of my head. It's got to be a 5. Gotta go shower, though. I'll be back. Sounds good there, Blazes. Congrats. That's amazing to hear. I'm glad you got a computer. You'll love it. Never went back after I got a nice computer. Now that I can, like, I can actually keep you tabbed up. It's amazing, Thad. No, that's amazing. You go shower. How I grew up on the game. That's how Hannah was playing Minecraft as well, was on the Pocket Edition. I'll never understand the hate for Pocket Edition. I just don't think I'd ever enjoy it, Charlie. I I used to play a lot of the Xbox 360 version of Minecraft. I loved that and like I enjoyed playing on a controller, but if I tried to play Minecraft again with a controller, I would hate it. It's just purely the controls for me. Minecraft P in the Pocket Edition reminds me so much of playing with my brothers like 12 years ago. Aw, that's lovely. Good memories then. This got me and my brothers into a long time ago. So now I was introduced to the game. That's how you were introduced. So yeah, play on Pocket Edition. That's fun. That's amazing. Yep, I do gotta take my break here in a minute. Actually, this is a perfect stopping point. Just ran out of stone in my inventory. Breaks are fake. No, I need it. And Hannah got home. I haven't gotten a chance to speak with her yet. So we'll go say hi to her. There's a good time for anyone else to take a break as well, though. Please do stand up, grab a drink of water, maybe grab something to eat if you're feeling a little hungry. If you haven't had dinner just yet tonight, say hi to. I'll say hi. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Alrighty. I'm all back. Hope you all took your break there. Do-do. Hope everyone's enjoying stream as well. Appreciate you guys making it through the ads. You didn't miss anything. Do. Back to more stone placing. I was thinking of, I wanted to get a little Christmas tree for the office, but I don't know where I would put it. I got one corner that could work. I don't know. I thought it'd be fun. Just a little thing. Nothing you would actually like decorate. Just kind of there for the vibes. Oh, we'll see if I actually ever do that. It'd be really funny. I don't tell Hannah that I'm doing this, and just one day she'll walk in the office here and be like, "When did what? Where'd this Christmas tree come from?" I'll be like, "I don't know. It just showed up." More cheap viewers. Hey, we've talked about this. Had this conversation. I don't want cheap viewers. They're cheap. I want expensive ones. How many accounts get banned every day because of that? It's got to be an absurd number. I'll take those little message bots happening periodically in a stream. Much more. I'll take those over any of the follow botting that used to happen. I know follow botting probably still happens from time to time, but it was really bad at a good handful of years ago now. Everybody I knew was getting follow botted. I'm back, but I gotta eat now. Welcome back there. I just got back from my own break as well. We're just working away on the mountain. Hope you've been well. You know what? I have been well. I had 2.5 very, very long weeks. But you know, the last half of last week was good, and this week has been alright. So far. Before that, I had 2.5 weeks of very long days. Where I was like, I would probably be doing things for like 10, 12 hours. I also had gotten sick during that, so that didn't help. And it was like, you do this because you've been doing too much. I'm like, I don't have time to stop. It was a busy few weeks for me. But you know what? Got Thursday, Friday off. It's gonna be good. And my boss isn't in this week, so even less stress. He's a great guy. I actually enjoy talking to him, but he'll like call me out of the blue. He's like, "How's it going?" I'm like, "It's going all right." And then I know that for the next half hour to an hour, I won't get anything done because we'll just be talking. You know me, I'm from the Midwest. You never get to say goodbye in a conversation. I don't know what happened. It's just all of a sudden I end up talking with someone for an hour. I got a half day tomorrow and then Thursday off. Ooh, there you go. Good little bit. Anna only has Thursday off, but she doesn't think she'll be working a full day Friday either way. It'll be too slow. I think she's probably planning on sending her team home if it is slow. We got snow tonight. It's gonna be snowing all night long. Sometime here in the next couple hours, it's gonna start snowing apparently. Next 2 hours. I wonder how much we're supposed to get. I haven't actually checked. Oh, not too much. It'll just be flurries by the looks of it. The problem is it was raining all day, so that's probably gonna freeze. But a little bit of snow. It might even stick. It's getting cold enough. Then I think another chance of snow this weekend. It's winter time. It's about time. All the leaves fell. There was no colors on the tree anymore. It was just raining and cold. It's no fun. No, we're getting some tonight. It's gonna snow tonight for us. Yeah, we get a dusting. Yeah, I don't think it doesn't say it'll be much, but it rained for us all day, so that'll end up freezing. Fine. I don't want to take this too high. I keep going up and up and up. I need to round it off. How's the computer though? How's it running? Does it have an SSD in it? I hope. If not, great way to just improve general loading speeds. 2.5 terabyte, good. Good. That's a solid computer then. You got plans for the other one, or was it more of like, sure, I'll take a second? Alright, you have two monitors? Sweet. More like sure might use the yeah, exactly. I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do with the one that's behind me. I could throw a better graphics card in it. Ooh, maybe not. I don't know what its power supply is. Because I have a 2060 Super graphics card that's just sitting around. That's been passed through. Used to be in my computer, then I got an upgrade, and then it went into a different computer, and then that person got an upgrade, and then I got it back from that person because they didn't want it. They're like, what can I get for it?" I was like, "Nothing, truthfully. Nothing of true value." I was like, I'll take it off your hands." Uh, then it was in Hannah's computer, and then we upgraded hers. No, it didn't get into Hannah's computer. It only went into two computers. Should really check the CPU on it. I have a couple CPUs that might work better than what's in it. The biggest problem is I need to check the power supply on it. It's an old computer. My mom, if I, what I would have done, if RAM didn't get extremely expensive here in the last month, I would have done a huge upgrade to my main computer, replacing the motherboard to a new one and getting DDR5 RAM in it and a new CPU. You can get like a nice bundle from a Micro Center. Drove up to the cities for that. But they have these cool bundles where you can get a CPU, motherboard, and RAM. Problem is, of course, right when deals start rolling in, apparently RAM got really expensive over the last month. It was just because of demand and that. It's like triple or like double or triple the price at the moment for RAM, so not gonna do that upgrade, sadly. But if I had done that upgrade, I would have tossed most of the parts from my main computer into my old one. And then at that point, I would have just needed to get a better power supply. I got all these parts that I slowly collect from working on my computer and then family and friends. Fun thing to do periodically. That's trippy. You see that? I broke the block, but it didn't happen. But you know what? It's fine. Didn't need to spend the money. Would have liked the better CPU though. Bing, bing. I also just enjoy tinkering around with computers. Fun hobby. And then I thought about upgrading my monitors, or at least one of them. I've looked into OLED monitors here over the last like month and a half. Started looking into them a little bit. They're very expensive. Also really cool. I don't think I'm going to do that either. It's been very tempting. The one that I had looked at and picked out is like almost $100 off right now, but I think I've decided against getting it. If it gets even cheaper, then maybe, but I don't think it will. Be cool though. I've never had an OLED monitor. And my monitors are old. It's the oldest thing in my setup are my monitors. They're still good. But it is the oldest thing, I believe. Yep. Everything else has been replaced. Or added to. At least my two side monitors. I have 3 monitors. I have 2 side ones and a curved one that I play games on. My 2 side ones are the old ones. I got my third one when I built the computer that I'm currently using. At least the first time. Always fun thinking back to all the different changes I've done to my setup in general. Oh my goodness, everything has changed from what it once was. The desk, the computer, the monitors. Every single thing. Started with one monitor and it was just a TV. It was humble beginnings. I mean, even before that, it was just a laptop. At least for PC gaming. It's one of those silly things. It's be like, yeah, this is my desk setup. Got all these different things. They're like, what? It's a lot of stuff. I'm like, well, to be fair, I have been changing things to my computer setup for like, I don't even know how long. Thank you for the hydrate there, Lucky. How are you doing? Good to see you. I don't even know how long. And there was a moment I played a bunch of like used to have an Xbox that I'd put a lot of hours on because none of my friends had a computer yet. They were still mostly on console at the time. It's like, guys, you gotta get a computer. Man, I did need that hydrate. I'm gonna hydrate again for free. Been doing a lot of talking. Where's Miley when I need them? I've been actually able to catch Miley's streams here a bit, Lucky. I guess you were playing games with her the one night. Peak. I was lurking in that one, and then I was lurking in Dead by Daylight, which was yesterday. And then I didn't catch today's stream. I was lurking though. I was I was inconvenienced with my own stream. I don't think I have a button for Miley. I don't. I need to go through and add more buttons for people I know. For shoutouts and that. I got a button for Dr. J. Dr. J is a great person, great streamer. Highly recommend. He's funny. You can joke around with him. streams 3 days a week as well. But he does longer streams. He does much longer streams than I do. I don't know how he does it. He has a lot more time. He has a lot more time set aside for streaming than I do. That's how. I hope you all are all doing well tonight. Seems people are in a bit more of a lurking mood tonight, but I appreciate it. Don't worry. Don't feel like you gotta come out of your lurks if you don't want to. I appreciate anyone that's been hanging out. As always, I know I say it every stream, but I am sincere with it. We've entered the holiday season, so I hope people are feeling a little bit more jolly, I guess. Whimsical. Always use a little bit more cheer. I think I might make some cinnamon cookies here. The ones that I was making at the beginning of fall. Might make some to be able to take to Hannah's family's Thanksgiving. They're downright delicious and addicting, though. Packed full of sugar, obviously. It's a cookie. They're so good. It's the perfect amount of, like, softness and crunchiness. Like, the outside is a little crunchy, but the inside is just nice and soft. It's perfect. And it's cinnamon. I love cinnamon. Not just my kitty. She's not in here. She's always sitting here. Abandoned. I'm surprised. She was in here earlier. Oh, it's because Hannah came home. Hannah always says Cinnamon doesn't like her. But at the same time, as soon as Hannah gets home, Cinnamon, ends up hanging out with her. We're accomplishing much more than I thought I would tonight. It's usually how these streams go sometimes. Sometimes I get much more done than I had initially planned. Usually I don't. I haven't had any distractions tonight. No raids. No random people throwing money at me. Don't do it. Save it for the holidays. It's almost Black Friday. If there's deals. I don't know, I usually find a deal if I'm looking for something. I was able to find a pretty nice deal on a laptop last year. I needed a new one. My old one was 6 years old. It did not like running anymore. Usually laptops only last about 4 years. I feel bad now. I never answered your question, even though I thought I did. Oh, you're all good there, Lucky. What question did I ask you? Probably ask how you're doing. Hope you're well. I talked about Miley's stream for a bit. I think I saw you there playing Peak. I believe so. I'm doing a lot better than I have been. Got a lot of sleep last night. I haven't been feeling sick as much as I have been. Oh, that's amazing to hear. I know you were kind of going through it previously a while back, so that's great to hear. I'm glad. And you're all good. It's okay. I can just talk to a wall. It's fine. I'm just sort of rambling to myself tonight. So I hope people are enjoying my rambles. I'm glad you had some time to catch up on sleep and feel a bit better. I think I've been needing to catch up on sleep here too, so hopefully I'm able to. I I finished my day on Monday and you know, made something to eat, and then after I finished eating, I just was laying down and I fell asleep for like a half hour. It's like I guess I needed some more rest. No, it's good to hear you doing better. Anyone have some fun plans for Thanksgiving? Oh, does anybody do anything apart from just hang out with people, some family, have a meal? It's not the worst thing. Went to a different tab, so I didn't hear any rambles. And Peak was so difficult today because of the path I took. Oh, you played Peak today. Fun. I've played a few hours of Peak. You know, it was alright. It's a little repetitive for me. That's how a lot of those games kind of feel for me. They can get very repetitive. Not listening to my rambles? My goodness. Who would do that? Not listen to my rambles. Missing out on rambles of probably things of unimportance. I'm almost near the end of stream. So I hope a few of you guys wake up from your lurks and join me in a raid in the next 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll find someone fun to raid. I've peaked 26 times since I started playing it. That's a lot. But I've mostly only been playing solo doing achievements because I don't usually have someone to play with. Aw, that's too bad. Oh, you must be really good then. I haven't played their newest update with the jungle vibe spiders. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I haven't even seen any of it. But I hope it's fun. I think I've climbed it like 4 or 5 times. Finished it 4 or 5 times. I need to figure out how I want to decorate my stone block 4 base. I think I can't think of anything because there's not much I want to do except make a giant empty areas, just big open rooms. Just throw some arches in the rooms and some pillars. Or you go crazy and you make really, really giant open areas, and then your stuff is just floating in like a dark void like space. Then you're like really it's like you're not even playing Stone Block anymore. The Brute is the hardest biome they've made. Great. And I went through the desert once and I hated every second of it. Got whacked by a tumbleweed spiky thing, and it put me in the sun, which then put me in the tornado, which then flew me away, and I had a terrible time. It's just awful. It was also the only time I'd gone through the desert. I had no idea what to do or what to expect, but it was a bad time. Just getting burnt. It wasn't that bad. It was really. I had some very bad events happen to me back to back. I'm glad to hear that you're still doing the Stone Block 4. I don't know if you had started it when we last talked. So it sounds like you're enjoying it. That's good to hear. If I make it the way I really want to from Bedrock and do like a 200 by 200 by 200. Ah, exactly. No sunlight. Yes, is a Stone Block 4, does it have the deep slate layers? I'm assuming so. You won't get the 200 block height unless you make your own box, which I bet you could. There's probably some building tools that would help you be able to build like 200 blocks up. Unless they changed how it works. I only ever played through Stone Block 2. Maybe they just actually made it like from bedrock to height limit, all is stone. Mesa is so fun. It was brutal. It was burning me. It could have been a bad map day too. Like took forever to get out of the mesa. Got past the tornado bit and then took forever to climb out into the next area. Yeah, that's working out how I wanted it to. For me, the easiest to hardest maps go Shore Tropics, Alpine, Mesa, Caldera, Kiln, Roots. Yeah. I'm sure that'd be pretty accurate if I actually went through it too. Haven't experienced the new biome, the Roots one, I guess. Anywho, though, I think I'm all done placing stone here today. We got 4 shulkers placed, and we worked on the river a little bit at the very beginning. Not the river, the lake at the very beginning of the stream. We removed that sand wall that was right there, and then removed a bit of sand from there. Still loads of work I got to do on the lake, but I don't. I don't. I don't care that much to do it at the moment. I wanted to place down some stone today. We did that area right here. A lot of it was on the other side, but you can see a bit from what we did today. That shapes up nicely. Ooh, look at that! More of it's covered over. We could probably... that's still like 150 block gap from this side to that side, and this is like 100, 200, 300, 350 gap down the middle. Still Black 3 and 4, they made it rings. So you'd be in stone and oh yep, that makes sense. I see what you're saying. Dig far out, deep slate, nether end. And 4, there's others that I haven't been to yet. Eventually in the 3 it starts to repeat the dimensions. Wait, you don't actually travel to the nether? You dig to the nether? That's kind of cool. You don't make a nether portal? Let's clean up our inventory. Wow, you don't, and you probably don't make an end portal then. Okay. That's weird and really cool. That really sets it aside as its own sort of mod pack. These guys are still working away. They're only on their first stage. It takes like 7 hours for them to fully oxidize. They're gonna be there forever. It's a good thing we have a stack of the guys already, if I ever want to use them. We did this at the beginning of stream as well. We got a stack of the copper golems. You have to wait for them to fully oxidize, but I started this with like a brand new copper block. You could just set the copper blocks out to go to their final stage of oxidation, and then they basically freeze instantly when you make them. Hi! Little guy. Yeah, there's nothing in there. I'd put something in there, but you'll end up just putting it in an empty chest. Here, what if I put one of these guys in there for you guys? You want to go and put him in his home? Look at him. He's carrying one of his he's carrying him one of his own. Nope, not in there. Not in there either, but you'll find it in this one. He's so happy. They did something. He didn't put it on the stack. That's weird. No portals needed, just dig a tunnel in any direction. Cool. That's really cool. I mean, 2 kind of did the same thing, but you needed to just dig up to get to the next dimension. I don't remember that. Maybe I played the first stone block. I don't know. I played one of them. I thought it was stone block too. Who knows? Anywho, we are at the end of stream here. For those that are lurking and hanging out with me, time to wake up. We're gonna go raid out to someone fun. We'll go find someone. Let's go say hi to Zelda. I haven't had a chance to raid over to Zelda in a little bit. Zelda's a lovely streamer, you guys all know her. We've raided into their stream quite a bit here recently. They start like an hour before I end, so it works out nicely. Ah, Daryl's not here. I gotta actually do my raid commands. You dig up to get to a mining dimension, and then to the nether, and then to the end. Interesting. Maybe I played just the first stone block. I don't remember. Anywho. Do stick around here, though. We'll be raiding out to Zelda. Absolutely amazing person, as I was saying. It looks like they're in their Survival Blazing Caves world. I would assume so. It's usually where they're at. Do grab that raid message that I just put in chat. Grab the first one if you're subbed. Grab the second one if you're not. That's alright by me. Just but it means a lot if you do grab that raid message. Plus, Zelda is an absolute amazing person, so may as well grab the raid message and join me on over there. Yeah, grab the first or second one, depending if you're subbed or not. Just means a lot to me. But even if you're lurking, I'd love to see you. Streams for the rest of this week are gonna be a little weird. I'll have to keep an eye on the Discord. I probably won't be streaming Friday, and I probably won't be streaming Sunday. So this may have been the only stream this week. We'll see. We'll see. I'll update you guys in the Discord as the week goes on. If I don't see any of you guys for the rest of the week, I hope you all have a lovely Thanksgiving. And if you're in the US, if not, I just hope you have a lovely week nonetheless. I appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all have a lovely rest of your night. And I appreciate you being here. Bye-bye now.